Malik TV News. Presidential advisor Professor Makau Mutua has called for a complete ban on bodabodas in Kenya's major cities and towns, saying the motorcycle taxis contribute to urban chaos, lawlessness, and poor road discipline. In a statement on Thursday, Professor Mutua, who serves as the senior advisor on constitutional affairs in the executive office of the president, said he was convinced that bodabodas should not be allowed to operate in urban centers. That he argued that no modern city should tolerate what he described as disorder, illegality, indiscipline, and poor aesthetics brought about by the sector. I am convinced that all bodaboda should be banned from the streets of all Kenya's major cities and towns. No modern city should tolerate such chaos, illegality, terrible aesthetics, and indiscipline on its roads. Absolutely unacceptable, Mutua said in a statement on X. His remarks triggered an immediate public response online, with Kenyans deeply divided on whether banning bodabodas would be justified. Some supported the call, citing safety concerns and the frequent disregard of traffic rules by riders. They argued that the sector had grown unruly and in some cases, dangerous. One user described city commuting as a daily struggle, saying that even pedestrians must watch out for bodabodas riding against traffic. Subscribe to this channel for daily news updates. Others warned that the sector was increasingly operating like a lawless force, occasionally using intimidation tactics and violence. However, many criticized the call as impractical and out of touch with economic realities. Some pointed out that the bodaboda industry is a key source of employment for millions of youth across the country. Critics argued that banning them without providing alternative livelihoods or improved public transportation would be unjust and socially disruptive. Sadly, those bodabodas are a lot of people's livelihoods. You can't mess up their livelihoods because you want to achieve impeccable aesthetics. Unless the government has a plan to promote industrialization and create an enabling environment for industries to thrive to absorb them there, which of course isn't the priority of this government, one responded. Others questioned whether the state had any real plan to create alternative job opportunities or invest in mass transport systems before taking such drastic action. Earlier this year, a legislative proposal aimed at regulating Kenya's bodaboda sector sparked national debate before being withdrawn by its sponsor, Kakamega Senator Boniface Caldwell. The Public Transport, Motorcycle Regulation Bill, 2023, commonly referred to as the bodaboda bill, sought to streamline operations in the industry, which has often been associated with traffic violations and public safety concerns. Among its provisions were mandatory rider registration, structured training on safety and customer care, as well as requirements for safety gear like helmets and reflective jackets. It also introduced clear limits on passenger numbers and enforced the use of headlights at all times. Thank you for watching.